So, I bought a bus. A 1964 GM parlor coach, a PD-4106 in Yakima, Washington. Fun fact, I live in Chicago, in an apartment. No driveway, no easy street parking. But I bought a bus. Seemed reasonable at the time. When I started thinking about it, I did what I do for all major life decisions in 2026 and asked Claude what it thought. It egged me on, calling it a great adventure and a wonderful canvas. I was hooked. So here I am. I have a GM bus, my bus procurement and eventual 2,200-mile road trip, all planned with AI. Yep, Claude did a great job planning my son's 8th birthday party. The hammy whammy was great. Birthday parties, 62-year-old buses, it's all good. Now this is the same AI that vastly underestimated the bus process so far. I'm going to have it plan the road trip and the repairs. What could go wrong? I've been doing the parts AI couldn't do. I talked to the seller, I called mechanics, I called more mechanics. I needed one who would inspect an old 2-stroke 8V71 engine on a 1964 bus. No one in Yakima wanted anywhere near this thing. Then I found Calvin. He owns Precision Diesel. He offered to watch some YouTube videos. I bought a ticket to Seattle and reserved a rental car. I was Yakima bound. I flew to Seattle, spent the night, and headed up the pass. My phone rang. It was the seller. He didn't want to drive into town in the bus. He had learned my mechanic was mobile. We should come to him. Then we'd have more time for the inspection. He didn't want to wait around while we went over it. I called my mechanic. We couldn't tell for sure what we were dealing with, but we agreed we'd head up into the mountains to view the bus. We found it up an unpaved road, in some ruts. Amidst an outcropping of old vehicles, a double-wide trailer, an old dog, a pig, and some chickens. Only one problem. It wouldn't start. Yes, here I was, 2,200 miles away from home, looking at a bus, with a mechanic I've never met, who now needs to get the bus to start, who watched YouTube videos about it the night before. The seller told me the bus started several times this week, but then admitted the cold start video he sent was filmed in December. Didn't even turn over. The seller hadn't replaced the bad battery he promised to replace. Calvin ultimately disconnected it.
That way it's on you.
The bus started with one good battery. It started quickly, almost no smoke, a good sign. I needed a good sign. I poked my head inside the bus. The original dash is intact. 60s orange. It's beautiful. 10 passenger seats remain. Either original upholstery or a good facsimile thereof. 60s orange. The overhead baggage racks. There's a lot of original here. Pretty remarkable for a 62-year-old bus that's probably seen a lot. The mechanics feel good about the engine condition. There's a lot of oil everywhere, but 8V71s bathe themselves and you in oil. The bus is a dinosaur in more ways than one. The manuals are here, a maintenance manual and a parts book and an engine manual. No operator's manual, but a good set of manuals. I was hoping for manuals. The bathroom is rough. The bathtub, shower, laughable. I mean, why is there a bathtub on this bus? Was someone taking bubble baths? There's exposed wiring in the bathroom behind the toilet. Even a switch in the middle of the wires. Dude, The kitchen is a loss. A delaminating countertop. It's unclear if there's connected plumbing. Exposed Romex wiring tacked to the side of the cabinet. For a conversion with a full apartment-style range, where's the kitchen? Am I really going to buy a bus today? We take the bus on a test ride. The seller drives.
That's not good. What?
He has only owned it a couple of months.
Is it?
Drove it from Seattle to Yakima and Horton. He didn't learn a double clutch. There's a lot of grinding. But the Spicer 4-speed manual transmission holds up and appears to be okay. I'm getting attached to Horton. I call my wife Elizabeth. Are we really going to buy a bus? Elizabeth's version of working on a bus is struggling to get the bus fare machine to accept her credit card. The bus appears to be sound. The cost really isn't the bus, it's the mechanic. Calvin is willing to do the work. Claude gave me AI estimates of the mechanical labor. Claude was way off. It's all maintenance though. Except for maybe the power steering. We don't know about the power steering. We're buying a bus. So, I fork over the cash. The seller takes us up, shows us his hot rod and some of the bikes he's working on. I forget to ask the name of the pig. The mechanic drives Horton back into town. It makes the trip without complaint. The mechanic assures me the power steering is not working. I think he's going on the Christmas card list. There are good bones here. I've got a place to park it until I drive it to Chicago and a mechanic to work on it. Now, I just need insurance.